cause I don't really care anymore, cause motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all you bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid, certified nurses assistant. Until you forget it, bitch, just when the bomb is say, oh, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all you bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid, certified nurses assistant. Till you forget it, bitch, just when the bomb is say, And also, empty colostomies or ileostomies. That's a bag through the holes of about 1,000 cc's. That's milliliters of regular mathematics. Some CNAs deal with detox and drug addicts. Some alcoholics, some crackheads try to break their legs and limbs to get high on meds. I've been strangled a couple times and punched in the nose. They're bitted and shitted on and they call me bro. I also empty catheters full of urine. That's a tube that goes your peel and bladder just too thin. Fuck, that would suck to have a tube up my dick with a tube the size of an inch thick. But shit, it's cool, I got plenty more. Some patients with BD's more than food in a grocery store. Get with a bitch, cause I ain't gonna stutter. And you know I do cocksucker, cause motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all you bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid, certified nurses assistant. Until you forget it, bitch, cause when the bomb is say, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all you bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid, certified nurses assistant. Till you forget, bitch, cause when the bomb is say,
What's up? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to PSA from a CNA. I am your host with the most, the blessed and highly favored Franko the Pen. Thank you for spending this little bit, a smidgen, just the tiniest bit of your Wednesday evening with your boy. Shout out to everybody who is currently working second shift. Shout out to everybody who's on their way to third shift, because as the motto of this podcast always goes, I hope to never have to be working that shit myself. Much respect. How is everybody doing on this Wednesday evening? I hope everybody can hear me. Let me see. Okay, this is weird. I need somebody, though. Like, I know I'm live. Sorry, you guys. I'm testing out. I'm testing out, like, new equipment that I ordered. I'm testing out, like... Okay, so I think it's working. I'm testing out new equipment that I ordered that will make the sound better. And I'm also shooting this different, which is why I'm shooting this long wait style instead of up and down TikTok style, just so it looked better on the YouTube space when I upload it to my YouTube channel, CNA King Franko on YouTube. I recently discovered this website called Temu that apparently I'm always the last to know stuff, but everybody already knew about it. And it's where you can it turns out that I can get a bunch of stuff that I've been seeing on the internet, but was like, that's very expensive to buy. But apparently on Temu, that shit costs all of 14 cents. Apparently, it's a Chinese-based. It's like a Chinese Amazon or something like. I don't know. All I know is that all the stuff that I dreamed about owning, all the little knickknacks that I dreamed about owning, was like super cheap than if I was to buy it in America. So I had to jump on it immediately, and I saw this audio recording. I saw this audio recording equipment. And it was like $30. I was like, it's not no way that's going to be good. But I bought it anyway because I had a disposable 30. So I bought that along with a bunch of other stuff. Like this fucking eyeball security camera, which I have yet to learn how to use, but I will, because I am persistent. But yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be good at first, and then I came here and plugged it up to the computer and all this other stuff. And I'm like, this is actually all right as far as the sound quality. If I hold it to like a certain distance, it don't sound like I'm doing too much. Plus, I I don't fully know how to use this thing yet, but it came with a bunch of voice things that I don't think I'm ever going to actually use. I was actually really
This voice changer right here is fucking nuts. Like if I wanted to call and like hold, like this is the voice you hear after your daughter go missing and they calling you for ransom. Like drop 200,000 in large bills at the Cincinnati bus station by noon tomorrow, or you'll never hear from your daughter again.
like like super crazy stuff like that. And what else they got? Oh, they got it. Just in case I wanted to like pat myself on the back or some shit like that. Just sucking on my own ego. Yeah. So, but welcome back to the podcast. How's everybody doing? I see we finally got comments coming in. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear me? I know I asked this before, but what nobody like comment now. But can y'all hear me? Hopefully, I haven't been like talking to myself. Otherwise, this is gonna be stupid. I'm gonna have to start this thing all over again. When I opened it on my phone, like it had sound coming through. So I'm like, hold on. Hold on. First of all, what's up, John? Welcome back to the show. Uh, went to dinner last night with my parents. A guy went pulseless, unresponsive, and I had to do 2 complete rounds of CPR. I was able to obtain ROSC, and he ended up going to the hospital. First of all, John is a fucking hero. Second of all, you just reminded me that it was in my plans, and I forgot all about it. Uh, it's in my plans to somewhere, I don't know where. I don't know where, but I have to get CPR certified. Like I from like TV and like the general internet. I like get the gist of what I'm supposed to do, but apparently it's like a proper technique enough to where you can be certified in that shit. I know if I just get down there like I'm gonna get the general gist, but it's not. It probably won't be like exactly what you're supposed to do. Like I know chest compressions. If anybody listen to Dr. Mike on any social media, you know chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions. But I really want to get CPR certified. You know what I'm saying? Just because it look it look good on the resume. Plus, I don't want to be put in a situation like John was clearly put in, and then just be sitting there with my thumb up my ass. Like, am I doing this right? And then it'd be really stupid if they find out like, dude, you've been a CNA for almost a decade and you don't know any type of CPR. To which, about to fucking murder this fly. Like I know like the basics of CPR, but apparently it's like a technique, and I don't know that. So I guess what does Zip say? First of all, what's up, Zip? You can do CPR class. You can do a CPR class online. Can you? I thought you had to like go sit in somebody's room for like a day while they showed you on a mannequin. Um, You fucking whore. What do you say? You're you're a CNA without CPR certification. What the fuck you? What? I think that's where the fuck. Where the fuck you live at again? I have been a CNA for almost a decade without being CPR certified. You know why? Um, I have worked in nursing home. First of all, I live in Michigan. You don't need to be CPR certified to actually. I don't think a lot of places you need to be CPR certified. I mean, it looked good and it's helpful, but I don't think you need to be like CPR certified to work in a lot of places. Because here in Michigan, specifically where I worked, the places where I worked, if like a resident needed to be like resuscitated, they told you to call nurses. However long, even though in my own mind, that's a reason why I would like to be CPR certified, because I always thought like it'll be a waste of precious time if like your resident is down and needs CPR, and then you have to leave them to go find a nurse. Hope she not in some room like two halls over, busy and shit. Then come back and hope that your resident not dead. Like for that, and for that, I know the basics of CPR. I can start CPR, fucker. But but most of the places that I work with, like in like the manual or handbook or whatever the fuck, they'd be like, go get nurse. Pretty much is basically like for anything like dramatic. Like if you find a resident like unresponsive, or you think a resident might be dead, or if a resident is having trouble breathing, go get nurse. Basically, anything outside of the realm of anything outside of the realm of your CNA duties, which is washing, cleaning, feeding, blah blah blah. You know, all that basically maid shit. Um, anything that involves like the saving of their life, they'd be like, go get nurse, go get nurse, go get nurse, go get nurse. So you don't really need to be CPR certified. I always just wanted to be CPR certified because I just wanted that to be a skill under my belt. In Virginia, in Virginia, oh, you can be certified, but they do want you to call a nurse. Like everybody, that seemed like every nursing home I've been to, they just be like, call a nurse, call a nurse. Now I've worked in assisted living where a nurse is scarce. So that's when I started. It's really when I started working in assisted, because when you work in a nursing home, um, it's it's very easy. It's easier to find a nurse. When you work in assisted living, like having a nurse around is kind of scarce. It's kind of like the not even CNAs, but the resident assistants who are CNAs without the licenses. But you pretty much run the building. So I definitely wanted to be CPR certified for that situation, because I worked in a place where that was like not it was like separate buildings, not all like in the same not all like under the same roof. So I didn't want to have to like go running from if somebody fell out and like needed CPR, I didn't want to like have to run out the building to go check each individual building to go find a nurse to like help them for CPR. I wanted to be able to go ahead and at least start that shit while my partner goes like calls the nurse on the phone, or call the ambulance. Like I just wanted to do everything I could to like minimalize wasting time. I just didn't want no dead bodies on my hand. It's like, just I think that's the goal of like every shift. It should be anyway. Like these residents survived all of my shift. I now hand them off to you second shift keep them alive. And then second shift hands them off to third shift, to which people go on their sleep. So third shift be killing people. Which is, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. But for real though, third shift be killing people. No, but I won't put that on third shift. I will say the weekend. The weekend be killing people. Because I've came back to many a times where I handed off my residents on a Friday. Hey, here you go. Everybody alive and dry. So then I come back on a Monday and, two residents died. Bitch, how? What the fuck did y'all do this weekend? Make them run a marathon? Oh shit. In Cincinnati, Ohio, we make some pay as the LPN. Our motto is keep them alive until 10:45. That should be a T-shirt. That should definitely be a T-shirt somewhere. That should be a second shift T-shirt somewhere. Keep them alive until 10:45. Hell yeah. I sell insurance now. Best choice ever in SpongeBob. You know what's so fucked up? I know exactly what song Zip is talking about. It's the best choice ever. But I still rest the CNA hustle. Dope. I don't know if I can sell insurance. I'll be too tempted to keep the best insurance for myself because I'm greedy like that. Fuck it. What did it say? What is that? What is that? What is the average pay in Cincinnati, Ohio? What's the average pay? We is not about to get into pay on here because some of y'all pay really irritates my spirit. It's not irritation. It's more so jealousy. It's more so. You know what? I'm not anybody who's ever told me like anybody who's ever told me that they are a traveling CNA, I just be prepared to like. I'm just prepared to like know that you making like an ass load of money. And it's like, I'm happy for you on the one hand, but on the other hand, you know, I hate your guts. Like, that's just the jealousy talking. I've been seeing some really crazy shit on TikTok. First of all, TikTok has let me know two things. One, it's a lot more funny people out there than I am. doing this creator content thing. I try to showcase a lot of them on my page, but a lot of them got more followers than me on TikTok. I'm like bottom 2%. But also, like, if you ever find yourself going down like the rabbit hole of nursing assistant, nursing, blah blah blah, medical field content on TikTok, you will find out that like anything with the word travel in front of it, any job with the word travel in front of it comes with like, I don't know if they just like lying or like, cause the numbers, like this one girl, she said she had been a travel CNA for like 2 years and she's already making like 32 an hour. And I was like, 32? 32? That sound like blasphemous numbers coming from a CNA job. But hey, I don't know the state she worked in. I don't know the facility she worked at. That could be the number. But I was like, damn, 30, she only been in this game 2 years and already making like $32 an hour. That's good money. Depending on like how far she got to drive, depending on her like how far she got to drive, then you got to start doing the math and shit. How far you got to drive, how many days you working, like shit like that. But she was from the video she was making it sound like she was making like bread. I was like, damn. Being a travel CNA, I'm telling you, like people make it sound like delicious. I want to do that. Maybe one day when I get down bad enough. I don't know. What is that? It's way different. It's way different doing CPR outside of the controlled clinical environment. There, we get the other teams to respond. Pharmacy, RT, lab, hospitalist, and ER attending. In public, you're responsible for it all. See, that's the bullshit. Cause I don't want to say that, but that like, come on, man. I'm already like, okay, so some dude choking and you like, CPR, right? So if you have like a good moral conscience, you already feel like it's your responsibility to try to save this person. But like all that other shit, don't put like, fam, I'm already down here trying to save this random stranger. Like, to be honest, like, okay, I'm trying to save the life of this random stranger, which let's be honest. Give me all the credit in the world if I have to put my mouth on the mouth of another man. I'm sorry. In today's climate, that sounds like terrible to say, but as a straight male, like I'm sacrificing my own comfortability. I know words, I promise. I'm sacrificing my own comfortability to save the life of another male human being. Give me my credit, okay? I'm down here. I'm pressing this dude's heart into his rib cage, trying to save his life, and I'm breathing life into his lungs. Ain't you supposed to like tilt the head or some shit like, I don't know. I feel like that's part of it, but I'm not actually sure. But like fucking give me my credit. Don't put all that shit on my jacket. All right, I'm already down here trying to save this life. My last job, I was making $26 an hour. They were giving $100 a shift bonuses. I was PRN, so every shift I worked had the bonus. So basically, Zip was juking the system, pretty much. A lot of what's really fucked up. A lot of places PRN is going dead, and I don't like that. A lot of places like a lot of places, at least where I'm at. Let me talk about where I'm at. A lot of places want to lock you in somehow. Like a lot of places want to either get you full time or part time. They'd be like full time, part time, or nothing. That's they shit. Because I'd be PRN at a lot of places if they gave me the chance. But a lot of places just be like, look, part time, full time, part time, or nothing. to be honest, they want to say full time or nothing, but they got to offer part time, I think. But a lot of places they be like PR. We don't do PR in here, which is dumb. You never know who you never know who will be able to come in. Just fucking us all over, huh? How about that? Let me see. I am on the track. To clear between 65 and 80,000 because of the overtime is so abundant. God damn it, John. We know you love your job, okay? John has like a really good job, and I fuck with him every time he likes talk shit about it. But he has a reason to like his job is from what he says his job is like really fucking good. Hold on, what did Monica say? I ain't never. Oh, Monica dropping his new shit on me. Wait a minute. New CPR. You don't have to do the rescue breaths because it's enough oxygen in the blood for around 2 rounds of CPR. Okay, so with me being so inexperienced, here's my thing. Cause my first question was, so how do you know what is a round of CPR? How do you know what is a round of what constitutes one full round of CPR? Is this one full? Y'all let me know. Is this one full round of CPR? Okay, so a person is laying on the ground. You get down there. Okay, so you're supposed to do chest compressions for what, 30? Is it 30? How many chest compressions are you supposed to do? Okay, you do the chest compressions, you do the breath, and then is that one round? What's all in a round of CPR? 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes of CPR is one round. 2 minutes. Oh damn! I was way under. I said 30 seconds. See. This is why I need to take the class because I would have been out here killing somebody. Like fucking. I said 30. I said 30 seconds of chest compressions. It's supposed to be a whole 2 minutes. Two minutes of CPR. Yes, chest compressions are more important than the breaths. Are they? Well, that makes sense. Keeping the heart pumping. Okay. 30 compressions times 4 30 compressions times 4 times 120 times in 2 minutes. Okay. It used to be ABC, now it's CBA. CAB. CAB. Okay. So a lot of people is like, oh, I did 0 rescue breathing. Oh, so it was just all chest compressions? I did 0 rescue breathing. So it's all chest. So 2 minutes. So what is it like? Okay, so it's 2 minutes of chest. It's 2 minutes of chest compressions. Then like what? Take 2 minutes of chest compressions. Like a minute break. Like what's the breakup between the rounds? Is it like, okay, 2 minutes of chest compressions. Then do you listen for, I see people like on TV, they be like listening for breath or something like that. Like, I don't hear that. All right, 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes, some more minutes of chest compressions. The order of CPR steps today instead of ABC, which stood for airway and breathing first, followed by chest compressions. Okay. The AHA, the AHA. See, this is why I need to take the class. I don't know what none of this shit is. I am being taught by Monica here. All right, so the order of CPR steps today, instead of ABC, which stood for airway and breathing first, followed by chest compressions. The AHA teaches rescuers to practice CAB, chest compressions first, then airway and breathing. Okay. See, I'm eyes learning. Look at Zip, because hell no. Look, I'm not a fan of like putting my mouth on a stranger's mouth either. Because you don't know, like in John's case, you don't know what they did. You don't know what they was doing before they came to dinner. Okay? You don't know what they was doing. They could have homeboy could have been fresh off the booty sandwich. Okay? You don't know what they was doing before they came to dinner. So I'm not the biggest fan of doing the mouth to mouth, but I would do it if it was like to save somebody's life. Like I could get over it. I own a toothbrush and mouthwash, and Listerine kills like 99.9% of all germs. So you just got to live with that. Point one? Who the fuck knows? 2 minutes, then rescue breathing, but I was able to obtain ROSC and the EMS got there. Dope. But in the street, straight compressions. All right, so ROSC, the heart restarts. Return of spontaneous circulation. See, I'm learning shit. I didn't know what that was. Return of spontaneous circulation. Love it, because I didn't know what the fuck that meant. I didn't know what that. Okay. See, we learning out here. I like this, and this is why I do this podcast. What we learning out here? I ain't know shit about this. I need to take a class immediately. I didn't know none of this shit. I see. If it wasn't for this podcast episode, I would have still been out here putting my mouth on raggedy strangers' mouths, trying to breathe life into their ass. Now I ain't even got to do that. Chest compressions all day, and you better cough up whatever you got going on. Yes, Jalen is right. Thank you, Monica, and thank you, John. Okay, don't leave John out. John actually saved somebody's life. Okay, but thank you, Monica, for the information, for breaking it down for us in this bit. All right, y'all. Look, I got to get up out of here. But this has been definitely been an informative show. Super dope. And with this new equipment, I'm feeling really confident in myself. So I can't wait for the next time that I go live, which won't be with this, but whatever. But if you haven't already, please like or follow this page so you can be notified of the next time that I go live, which will be this Friday with a brand new episode of Bitchin' by the Bar. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Franko the Pen, or you can follow me on Twitter at OMG Franko, but be warned, it gets a little X-rated up over there. If you're vaccinated, stay carded up, and if you're not, stay tested. I truly appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who's officially working third shift right now, because the motto of this show is, I hope to never have to work that shit myself. I am Franko the Pen. This has been another episode of PSA from a CNA. Hopefully you learned something intuitive about CPR. Go out and get your CPR. Go out, if you're not CPR certified, go out and get certified today. I will see you guys next Wednesday with a brand new episode of this podcast. But until then, I am out. Peace.
Cause I don't really care anymore, cause motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all you bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid, certified nurses, assistant, until you forget it.